Massey from Bud. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the RAC day we had last week. Here's their little advert, the RAC, there you go, number to ring. Just doing a favour for them because they've done a big favour for us, having about 20 clients over last week to look at the way that they're using the best services. Several of you will have read the book, Best Services, No Service. It's available through Amazon. A little bit about the issues that came out for RAC. Obviously, a lot of people know Best Services, No Service to be about demand management and the removal of unnecessary demand and necessary effort, being able to actually remove the need for service completely. We don't get up in the morning thinking, I love to ring a call centre today. That's just not what it's about, as you well know. So at the RAC we had quite a lot of explanation around the way in which they're using the Best Services, No Services processes, including things like Skyline and WOCAS, what our customers are saying. For RAC it was fantastic passion. The energy behind the presentation was something that everybody commented on. What they're doing and what they're trying to show is that you can operate from a position that says the customer knows what the problems are with the business, and the front line, being very close to the customer, can extract that information. If that's done in a certain way, that information can then be used by the business to drive continuous improvement and engage with not only the front line, who get a real kick out of being recognised, out of being listened to, but for the business as well, the parts of the business such as sales, marketing, product development, who get real-time live information about what customers are saying. And it was great to see representatives of the front line and of some of the back office functions at the RAC actually explaining the way in which the transparency has come around for them, the connectedness that they've got between the different parts of the business now, because the front line is acting as the intelligence of the business. A couple of the other key points came through in the feedback that people had noticed. First of all, that it was all about people, that it was about the way in which people had the task of actually running these processes and they had the time dedicated to it and the resources to make it work. Secondly, it was all about communication. The feedback, you said, we did, continuous feedback to keep the momentum running and to keep the feeling of impetus in both the front line and in the business units that something was happening. And as that became more established with stamina, that it became more normal, it became the way that people worked, and people commented on this connectedness, this intelligence that was there. The net result, obviously, a very significant reduction in customer effort and consequent unnecessary work for the business. And I think one of the conclusions that a lot of people drew is that they actually have a lot of the jigsaw pieces. They do a number of the things that were talked about at RAC, but they're not joined up. They're not a jigsaw formed into a picture. There are elements of the jigsaw scattered, maybe some pieces missing, maybe all the pieces there, but until they're formed into a jigsaw, into a rigorous process around Best Services, No Service, the results just don't flow. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick potted intro to the RAC. You can see more written on the blog itself, and you can download